everybody, Zach again, newtutorial.com, coming in, making a video for you today. This one's going to be a doozy. I sometimes on my channel will call people stupid, or I'll call them idiots. And usually this is because they keep the traditions and doctrines of man over the commandments of God. Some sort of example including that. And it doesn't take long, but there'll be comments that come out and say, Zach, you shouldn't call people stupid. You shouldn't call people idiot. I mean, name calling is bad, Zach. And they say sometimes I'm in danger of going to hell because I'm doing it. And they use this verse right here. Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. See, Zach, you're going to go to hell because you're calling people idiots. No. I refer you back to the part of the verse where it says, without cause. Because if someone is trying to tell me that I only have to keep traditions and doctrines of man over the commandments of God, I would say that's a good cause. And we see this example by our Messiah himself in Mark chapter 7. Let's read the verse. Verse 18, and he said unto them, are you so without understanding also? Do you not perceive, and whatsoever thing from without enters into a man, it cannot defile him? That part where he says, are you so without understanding also? He's asking, are you so stupid? Are you so stupid also? And I'll prove it to you, the Greek word is asenitos. It means unintelligent, without understanding, or stupid, according to the Strong's Concordance. You can find it on blueletterbible.org. And so he just gets challenged, him and his disciples are challenged by eating food with unwashed hands, bread, not meat, bread with unwashed hands, and not failing to do the ceremonial, non-biblical hand washing that's not required anywhere in your Bible. And he refers this as you're keeping the traditions and doctrines of man over the commandments of God. Let's read verse 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, you hold the tradition of men as the washing of pots and cups and many other such things like you do. So he's like, you want me to wash my hands over some grain? So you're commanding me to do something that's not in the Bible anyway, and you're telling me I'm sinning by not doing it, and you're doing all these other things also that aren't in the Bible, that God never commands his people to do. And he basically calls them stupid. And then he gives a parable, and the disciples get him alone and like, so we don't understand this. What's going on here? He's like, are you as stupid as they are? Because they're stupid. That's what he's saying. I mean, that's what he's saying. He's saying, are you as stupid as they are? Because they are stupid. Because why? They hold the traditions and doctrines of man over the commandments of God. And lately, there's so many people out there in Christianity, on YouTube or wherever, and they're trying to tell me, Zach, there's this moral law and ceremonial law thing. This is why we don't have to keep the Torah today. We only have to keep the moral laws. You shouldn't lie, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't commit adultery, you shouldn't murder. But these ceremonial laws, you don't have to do that. Can someone tell me how keeping the Shabbat, a commandment that was given to all of Israel, is a ceremonial law? Was it just for Aaron and the priests? Was it just for Levites? No. It was for all people. It's stupid to say that. And so I call it stupid. Well, how would you want me to react when someone comes to me and says, it's moral law and ceremonial law, Zach? Never mind that these are two phrases that never appear once in your Bible. They never appear, but they're trying to push moral law and ceremonial law, two phrases that never appear in your Bible. How would you want me to react to that?
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Because see, it's not just wrong, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's idiotic to put the traditions and doctrines of man over the commandments of God. And our Messiah calls it out for exactly what it is in Mark chapter 7. He calls it stupid. He calls them stupid. And he asks his disciples, are you stupid also? This is important because the Bible absolutely contradicts this whole thing of moral law versus ceremonial law. Let's read the verses in Exodus chapter 12. Verse 49, one law shall be to him that is homeborn and unto the stranger that sojourns among you. Not one moral law for one and a ceremonial law for the other. No. See, there's one Torah, one law, okay, for the homeborn and the Gentile, the stranger. 1 John 3:4, whosoever commits sin transgresses also the law, For sin is the transgression of the law. It doesn't say sin is transgression of the moral law and not the ceremonial law. See, the distinction between the two is never given in your Bible, ever, not once. Those phrases do not exist. But people like John MacArthur and other people who follow people like that, idiots like that, will say, no. See, there's a moral law and ceremonial law. We only have to do the moral laws. The ceremonial laws, those feast days, that it says to keep forever in Leviticus 23, 4 times it says to keep forever throughout your generations. Those are just ceremonial laws. People don't have to keep those today. Never mind that in the book of Leviticus, where it says a man should not lie with a man, see, that's an abomination, but just a few chapters before, where it says you should not eat these things because they're an abomination unto you. See, you're picking and choosing your abomination. See, there's some things you like, some things you don't, and so the way you can navigate this gigantic minefield, the way John MacArthur does, is to take certain things and put them into categories that don't exist in your Bible. They don't exist. Well, we'll put that pork thing in the whole ceremonial law. And we'll put that whole, man lying with a man, we'll put that in the moral law category over there. That's convenient for us because we love our piggy. We love our bacon. It's an abomination. And I've done lots of verses. I have a video where you can see I'm not giving up my bacon, where I address every single verse in the New Testament people try to give to justify their love for the piggy. They love their piggy. And I give you every single verse that they use, and I show you without a shadow of a doubt that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and he changes not. From everlasting to everlasting. It's idiotic. It's stupid. And yes, sometimes I will use those words to call things what they are. And if you're holding this to whole moral law and ceremonial law, something that's not found in your entire Bible ever once, not even once, I'm going to call you an idiot because that's what you are. We'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.